Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason with Drive to Win 13. If you are not yet signed up for Instacart, before you do, I ask you to email me. My email address is drivetowin13@gmail.com. I promise you it will be well worth your time. I will email you back. However, sometimes my return emails do go into your spam folder, so keep an eye out in there. In today's video, I will be showing you a detailed view of how to shop an Instacart shop, as well as go through the common challenges that you will face. If you are brand new to Instacart, or you're just looking to see if Instacart is for you, I promise you, watch this whole video. It will be very beneficial to you. I'm going to show you exactly how to do a shop from start to finish. We will be going over accepting an order, why or why not to accept an order, what you're seeing on the screen and what it means, how to handle shopping for multiple customers at the same time, substituting items, refunding items, chatting with customers, problem-solving issues that may come up, checking out, and of course, delivering the order. I have spent the last 6 months traveling around the country helping new shoppers and delivery drivers learn how to do gig work. And today's video brings me to Phoenix, Arizona. And you see the things on your screen are going to be the store, the locations they're going to, and then where you're located. So you see the little blue dot. Down here it tells you how much Instacart's going to pay and how much tip they've added on. This is a double order. There's 34 items, 42 units. So 34 are the amount of items, like different items. So like banana and apple is 2 items, but there might be 5 bananas. So the units is the second number. So if there's 5 bananas, right? Okay. On here it says there's 3 miles of total drive time. That is driving from the store, not where you're located. So if you're out driving and you accept an order from a store that's 10 miles away, that number is not indicating the miles to the store. It is just from the store to the customer's house.
But if you have 2 houses, is that
total miles
okay.
between the 2? On here also it says heavy pay, so you know that there's probably water. If you scroll down, you'll see the items on the bottom. And you can see that there is water, and you see that it has a little 2 there. That means 2 onions. Not a real hard order. However, my rule of thumb is I'm not going to do an order that isn't paying me at least the same amount in dollars as the total items. So if it's 34 items, I'm not going to take this order unless it is $34 I'm going to get paid minimum. This is only 23, so we're not going to take that. Let's take that one. So this one is $20, and it is only 21 items. So that's about right, and it's really short drive time. So on this screen that you see now, you can see a little bit more information. You can see the name of the customer. So the first one, his name is Lori, and she's getting 7 items, 8 units. So maybe that is 7 total items with 2 bananas, right? Preston is getting 14 and 22. If you click the little arrow on the corner, it'll bring up Lori's list. So you can actually scroll through and see Lori's items she's getting. So now you kind of want to plan your shop. You have 30 minutes to start the order. You'll actually get a notification that says after 30 minutes, although this does differ store to store. Some stores have a shorter amount of time, but typically 30 minutes, you'll get a warning. You then get another warning after 15 more minutes, saying this is your final warning. So you have 45 minutes to actually start the order. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start this. By the way, this is two orders, A and B. So when we start it, it'll mush them all together. So we're going to have to get a cart, and we'll separate it in the cart. Okay, so we have a small order and a larger order. So what I usually do is I'll take the smaller order and I'll put it either in a hand basket in the cart, or up in where the child's sit thing. Okay. And then the bigger order I'll put in the big basket. Okay. Okay? All right, let's go do it. Okay, so now, so we're going to go ahead and just hit the start button. And there's something you want to do just before you actually start the shop. It's going to come and give you information. So hit got it. You're going to hit this little button right up on top. And then you're going to select each customer and do your custom greeting. And then just hit custom greeting. We've already put that in there. Okay, and go back to the other one. Do the same thing. Custom greeting. Okay, that lets them know that you started shopping and you're ready to go.
Okay.
Instacart has several greetings available to you that are pre-written. However, if you'd like to create your own special greeting, it is under the settings menu in the shopper's dashboard. If you'd like to copy mine, just pause the video and write it down. On a side note, I always recommend putting in a little smiley face emoji. Okay, so a common problem is, you'll notice that this does not have, this first item, let me turn that. This first item only has produce written up here, shelf 2. This item has bakery, shelf 7. Dairy, shelf 2. And then it starts saying aisle. So the aisle ones are really easy, you just go to that aisle. But these ones sometimes are harder to find, and here's why. So this is the produce department. So where is shelf 2? Right? And what are we, the key is just look at what the item is you're looking for. Okay, so obviously it's not going to be over there, but over here is looking a little more promising, right? And then here they are. Okay, so we have found the item that it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be right here. Right? It's the same item, but it's out of stock. So, select the item, scroll down and say can't find item. Okay, and then this is actually something, if it gives you this option, I usually will go ahead and do this. Take the photo, and then I would stand back a little bit. Okay, so go back a little more and come so you can see the other things in there, like about like that. Take that. Okay, and then it automatically puts on here that you can't find that item. However, you've attached a photo, and you would like to maybe see if she would like any of those items. So just hit send to Lori, and then it says good job. Now you're going to move on and wait for her response. Another common mistake new shoppers make is they just refund items instead of substitute. There are 3 main issues with this. Number 1 is it creates a poor customer experience. Number 2 is it affects your ratings based on that poor customer experience. And also, when you refund an item, it removes money from your pay. However, don't get too caught up into making substitutions. If the customer is not responding and you've tried a couple different times, just refund it and move on. So when you're picking apples, you want to make sure you stay away from apples with bruises or defects on them. Just get as good as you can, but it looks better on you. Okay, and you put that in that's B, so that's the bigger one, right? So we're going to put that in down here. Perfect. Okay, what's next?
Silk milk.
Okay, and that's in dairy. So let's go to dairy. So, okay, so we're heading to dairy, right, to get the milk. However, dairy is way down here, right? Shelf or aisle 1 is right here. So what I would do is I would go ahead and shop aisle 1 and work my way down towards dairy. So let's start on aisle 1 and then go to aisle 2 and whatever the next ones are.
Okay.
Okay, so this has 2 of that same item. So just go ahead and hit 2. And then make sure you grab 2 of the same one. And put it in the right category or in the right box.
B.
Okay, so this is a good example. So right here, you thought that you picked the right item. And it says, item requested was this, item you found was different. So what's different about them? If you look at them, you'll notice that it's the triple cheese. So that's the triple cheese. And then just hit try again. So it won't let you get the wrong thing. Okay. All right, so we have another example. They want the 12 pack or whatever this is, and it is out of stock. So we're gonna try to sell them on some singles. So we're gonna do that same process. Can't find, take that picture. Oh, so sometimes it comes up and says, hey, just so you know, this item was found earlier on Tuesday. So that tells you two things. One, there might be a second location, or it might actually be in stock. So we're gonna go ahead and take that photo and then put that in there. Yep, just like that.
Laurel.
Send that. And then what I would do in this case is I'd go ahead and contact him again real quick. So click there and then write in there, would you like singles? A few singles. Whoa. Perfect. Okay, move on. The more you shop a store, the more familiar you will be with where the items are located in multiple locations. Most stores have end caps that they put soda on or water or something like that. If it comes down to it and you can't find it in the main location, ask an employee and they'll tell you where another location may be. Okay, so here's another example. They want 5 of these Jimmy Dean meat lovers bowls. Here's the spot for them, and here's the emptiness. So what we're going to do is we do have this one, so we're going to see if we can sell them on the sausage one. They might not want it, but they might. So go ahead and select it. We're going to do the same thing, can't find. Then I'm going to take that photo. Yeah, you're good. And then I would actually get closer because that's the only option that they have.
Wait, so do you want?
No, just go up closer. There you go. And then take that one. Yep, and send that to him. Okay, let's move on. Okay, you see we have the little messages, so let's go ahead and check them. You always want to keep up to date on your messages. Okay, so Preston says that's fine, so select it. He says that's good, so we'll know to get that one. And then go back to the other one and see what she says. The energy mix would be great, so we'll have to go back and get those.
Okay.
Go to that one, select it, and go back down to can't find item. And then select replacement. And then scan that. And then 1. And then confirm. So we have confirmation that that was the one that she wanted. Alright, so we are back to the Jimmy Dean sausage bowl. They wanted 5, there are only 3. So you're going to go ahead and hit can't find item. You're going to hit scan replacement. And then you're going to scan that. And then you're going to type in 3 instead of 5. And confirm. The very next thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and text him and let him know they only had 3. So you got all 3. I would usually just write, I took the last 3 of the sausage bowls. Okay, so this one we have 2 of this item. And it's right there, but we only have 1. So you have 2 options. You can text the customer and let them know there's only 1 available and just get the 1. Or you can look around. Maybe somebody put some in the wrong spot, which there are some over here. There's also some back here. So you can kind of look around, don't just take it for what it is. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and cancel this item. We cannot find it. So you hit cannot find, skip that, and then you're going to go down to refund item. And then you're going to say out of stock. Refund. And then just as a good rule of thumb, I will usually go ahead and text the customer and let them know that I did verify with management that item is out of stock. Okay, and then now you are all done. So now you're going to hit Review Changes. That takes just a second. And then you're going to go to Checkout, and go to Checkout. And then now, separate orders. So this is order A. Okay, you can view the items and confirm that you have the right ones, or you can just hit Next. And then now you're going to have the cashier scan that barcode. In this case, this is a pay. This is not an online pay, so you have to pay with your green card. That's why you're having the cashier scan that. So remember, there are two different ways you can check out. At the very beginning of your shop, it will come up and tell you if it's an online order. If it is an online order, all you do is walk up to the cashier and say, I have an Instacart online order. They will do the rest. They scan everything, they hit the code, and then they print out a receipt. If it is not an online order, you're going to be paying with your green card. In this example today, both of these customers are both pay with the card. It is extremely simple. You just tell the cashier that you're an Instacart shopper. Sometimes there is a reward number that you are to put in. Do not use your own reward number. And then you check out, you use your green card, and away you go. If you're doing a double order, I usually ask the person bagging to tie the first order and leave the second order untied. This makes it so much easier for you to keep the orders separated. Once bagging is complete, quickly head to your car. One pro tip is try to park near a cart return area, and if you shop the same store a lot, try to park in the same area. You would be surprised how many times I walk out of a store and can't find my car. Okay, so now that we've checked out, we're going to scan the receipts. Some stores require this and some don't. I would say a majority of them do. And then you hang on to the receipt. Once you have taken the picture of the receipt, the app will let you start the delivery. Just swipe the Start Delivery button. On this screen, you will see the delivery instructions and notes from the customer about the delivery. Also in this screen, you will select the navigation. You can view the items, call the customer, or chat, all from this screen. When you select the navigation, it will automatically put in the address and take you to the delivery location. Once you arrive, follow the directions from the customer, and if they selected Leave at My Door, the system will automatically have you take a picture. If they selected Hand to Me, then just knock on the door and hand it to the customer. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please leave them below. Give me a thumbs up. That would help me meet more people and help more people learn how to do this. I have a lot of videos coming. I've spent 6 months making videos, so it has been a very long 6 months for me. I've driven all over the country helping new drivers, meeting with people, helping them one-on-one, just like I did here today. So if you have any questions, leave them below, and who knows, maybe I'll come to your city soon.